All right, Math 1, this is the homework help for tonight, Wednesday's homework help. Which of the following is a graph of an inequality? This is less than equal to. So that means your m here is the number in front of x, which is 1 over 1. Your b is negative 3, okay? So it crosses at negative 3. Find negative 3. 1, 2, 3. This crosses at 3. And this crosses at 1, 2, 3. All right. The line is going, and this crosses at 3 also. The line is a positive slope, so it's going up, up. So the ones that's going down eliminate the lines that are going down. Bless you. So these are the two. So now it's a solid line. This is a solid line. This is a solid line. And this, since this is less than, you shade under the line. So this is shading under the line. So this one is the answer. All right, given this pattern, a sub n, then we got negative 2n plus 1. What's the value of the fifth term? You see how it says a sub n? It doesn't say a sub n minus 1. So you can substitute 5n. So that's negative 2 times 5 plus 1. If it was n minus 1, you wouldn't, well, it depends on what it looks like. All right, so let's substitute and solve. This is negative 10 plus 1. Negative 10 plus 1 gives us a negative 9. Okay. All right, let's look at this one. This is the function right here. It models the cost for Juan to fill his car with X gallons of gas. Juan's car can hold a minimum of 18 gallons. 17 gallons. What's the most appropriate? So it can hold from 0 to at max, a maximum 17. So we got X in the middle. So less than equal to, less than equal to. Okay. So that's going to be C. You are mixing concrete for a school project, and you have calculated according to the directions that you need 9 gallons of water for your mix. Your bucket cannot calibrate, so you do not know how much it holds. So it doesn't tell you how much it holds. You don't know how much it holds. On the other hand, you have just finished a 2-liter bottle of soda. If you use the bottle to measure the water, approximately how many will you fill in? So we got 1 gallon is this many liters. So you're going to do, you got 9 gallons is equal to how many, this many liters. So in order to figure that out, you're going to say, let's see. You just finished 2 liters. Okay. All right. So here you have to figure out how many liters are in, let's see, how many liters are in a gallon, right? That's what you have to figure out. So it's 4 liters in a gallon. So you're going to do, so you have a half of a gallon. So it's 8.5 gallons left. So you're going to do 8.5 times the 3.78. All right, so let's see what we get. No. That's not right. Hold on. All right, so let's look at this differently. All right, so 2 liters. So we got it's 2 liters. So we got 8.5 gallons. No. How many 2 liters? So 9 divided by, let's see, 9 divided by 2. Let's see, that's 4.5. but it's 4 of them. So we got 9. It takes 4 liters. It takes, how many 2 liters we have? So it's going to be 4.5. So we got 9 gallons. Okay. And it's 4 liters in a gallon. So, but it's, let's see, these are 2-liter bottles though. So, 9 um, times 4, that gives you 36. But divide that by 2, 36 divided by the 2, that's 18. Um, wait. Okay, yeah. Wait. 4 every single time and then group it by 2, that's 18. So if you use to measure the water, how many times you need to fill it to get the 9 gallons, you need to fill it. When do you not fill it 18 times? We're gonna come back to this because I got 18, but we'll come back. All right, look at this. The graph models Jeremy's distance. So we got the distance. This is the distance. Okay. So this is distance from school along the bike ride after T minutes. So after 16 minutes, he was at home. Okay. So the equation for distance is we got a negative 1 over 2t, and we got plus 6. So we start at 6 miles from home, and you're subtracting every 1 minute you travel 2 miles. Okay. All right. 1 mile every 2 minutes. Sorry. Miles on the top, minutes on the bottom. Miles per minute. So for every 1 mile, you subtract in 2 minutes. That's 1 over 2. So here we go. Which mode of transportation has the fastest rate of change? Okay. We got here, this is riding a bike. So we need to find the rate of change here. I got this one is 1, 2, 3. This is 4. This is 0, 4. And this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This is 16. Oops. All right. So your slope formula, y2, 0 minus 4, and 16 minus 0. So this is negative 4 over 16. So this gives me, when I divide by 4, negative 1 over um, negative 1 over 4. So this is for every 1. So you're going miles on the top. So 1 mile in 4 minutes. This is going down 1 mile, 4 minutes. And this is 1 mile, 2 minutes. Okay. So this one is actually going faster than the other one. So this is Jeremy's distance from school along the bus route. Okay. So this is the bus, obviously. The bus is riding faster. Wait a minute. Let's read this one. Riding the bike is faster because the rate of change is greater. This one's the bike. Okay. And this rate of change is not greater. Okay. Riding the bus is faster because the rate of change is less. The rate of change is not less. Okay. Riding the bus is faster. Okay. Riding the bike is faster because the rate of change is less. No. Wait a minute. Riding the bus is faster because the rate of change is greater. Yeah. The rate of change is greater here. D. Okay. The rate of change for the bus is going to be greater. Okay. All right. And here the graph. All right. From Tuscan to Florida. So you're going to choose the best situation here. And I'm going to let you finish this one on your own to see if you can get that right. I want to go over literal equations. Okay, that's what I need to do. Literal equation. So look, when you're solving a literal equation, that means you're solving for one variable. You have many variables, but you're solving for one. So let's suppose you have A is equal to L times W, but you're solving for W. Solve for W. That means you need to get W by itself. W is connected to L by multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is division. So you divide both sides by L. So this is gone, and you get A divided by L is equal to W. So this is your answer. W is equal to A over L. Okay. Let's suppose that I have this. M is equal to Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. Look, let's suppose that I'm solve for X1. Okay. All right. So make this into a proportion and cross multiply. Okay. So this gives you M times x2 minus x1. And this gives you x2 minus x1 because 1 times this is just going to give you this anyway. So now I'm going to divide both sides by m to get rid of the m. That's gone. And I'm left with now just this. Do you see? Okay. You're left with that. Bring this down. Okay. Now to get x1 by itself, I subtract the x2 from both sides. Watch what Miss Reyes does. This is gone. I'm left with the negative x1, okay? And this is y2 minus y1 over m. And then don't forget to subtract the x2. Divide everything or multiply everything by a negative 1. So when I do that, that's going to change the signs of everything, okay? Or multiply by negative. It's easier to look at, okay? So when I multiply everything by a negative 1, that's going to change this to now positive, and that's going to be a negative here, plus here, here. Okay. And this is my answer. So I'm just using um, inverse operation to isolate the variable that I'm looking for. Okay. This one. Let's do one more. Sorry, y'all. Let's do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And let's solve for b squared. So move the a squared. See how it's saying solve for b squared? B squared is here. And this is c. And this is the answer for b squared. Now, if it says b, then you just find the square root. And this will be b squared is equal to square root c squared minus a squared. And just leave it like that, okay? So whatever they tell you to solve for, that's what you get by itself. Go back and look over your notes, okay? Go back and look over your notes. Isolate the variable is all it's saying. All right, bye.